Dear Eve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising during the month of February. So Virgo, I'm just going to pull a few cards here. Some astrology reading cards, some tarot cards from the Tarot Illuminati deck, and maybe some Rider-Waite cards. Sorry. So Virgo, at this time, we're in the time of Aquarius. The Sun is in Aquarius, and there's a lot of other planets that are going on in Aquarius, Virgo, and this is all to do with your 6th house, and this is what Virgo represents. Virgo represents the 6th house, so I feel that you're very at home. First card out we have, Virgos, here is Venus, and the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence and valuables, and that would kind of relate with, with a Virgo, to do with valuables. A lot of Virgos would hold on to, even, for sentimental reasons for that, not so much, but it could be as well for, profit or that, and we also have your own card here, Virgos, that are coming out lovely here. The energy that's around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstakingly air, and that is Virgo. Virgo people, are willing to, offer their, they're willing to be of service to people, and they kind of stick with something, and carry it through. They'll see it to the end. But this could be, this is you, Virgo. This is maybe something that, that you love, that you, or that you even, especially with Venus, because Venus talks, Venus is the planet of abundance, something that you've grown and you're carrying this through, something that you've already planted the seeds for, but you've worked on it, and maybe at this time, Virgo, during the month of February, these actions, these plans and actions are coming to fruition. So the next card we have here is Mercury, and Mercury is how you think, you communicate, write, talk and travel. So Mercury at this time in Aquarius, which is your 6th house, is retrograde at the moment. So there may be just, during the middle of the month, I'd say there may be just a time for you kind of, because Mercury is being retrograde, that you're being held back from, achieving what it is, that you want to carry on with, what you've put a lot of time and effort into. But we also have here is Mars, and your physical energy, drive, strength and fighting spirit. That's what I feel for you, Virgo, is that you will still carry on regardless, even though it might be just a feeling that, you're getting pulled back, even though you're making an effort, because that's what Mercury does, especially, if it's anything to do with technological things, and especially Aquarius, that's all to do with, technology and that. So you may be, having problems with, communication with the phone, with the internet or that, but it's still, you're still determined to get through and to achieve what it is that you want to do. For some, I feel it could be to do with maybe for some Virgos, if they're studying at this time, do you know what I mean? There may be a breakdown in communication or information online, or also if it's something maybe to do with travelling. Now I know you can't travel at this time, but maybe that you're making plans for travel, but that's what's kind of holding you back. And because Mercury is retrograde as well, it does say not to sign any contracts or make any plans at this time for travel, so hold back until after the 21st of February. If it's to do with travel of any kind of sort, try to keep it off on the slow burner or the back burner. We have here is the Ace of Cups, water energy. So for some Virgos, it's definitely a new relationship coming in here during the month of February, especially here with the Venus card and the Ace of Cups. We also have here is the Two of Pentacles, which is earth energy. That's Jupiter. We have here is the Five of Cups. We have here is the Three of Pentacles, more earth energy. The Prince of Cups. So there's kind of like, it's either, you know, there's two different stories here for Virgos, or you know, there's two things that are playing out during the month for you, Virgo. We have here is the Ten of Cups playing out during this month, Virgo, for and I feel that it's, you know, and we have here is the Nine of Cups. It's lovely. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles. For some Virgos, this is to do with money. Money, and maybe, you know, it could be, you know, in areas of work or that, but you began something, Virgo, you know, and you're bringing this in during the month of February, you know, at the early Feb, something that you've planted, something that you want to grow, and something that you've taken care of. You've, you know, you planted a seed, but you were also, you know, looking after it, and I feel that it may slow down or come in reverse, but just to say to you that not to worry, this is only going to be for a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, because I feel you have made a very solid foundation in whatever it is, you know, that you're doing at this time. I feel that, you know, it's creating money, you know, or to do work, you know, work. But there is a solid foundation you have created, so you are stable, even though it might slow down. Do you know what I mean? During this month, because of Mercury going retrograde. But Mars is giving you that drive towards the end of the month to either, you know, to either complete it with the Ten of Cups here, and which will bring great satisfaction, or just even to get over this hurdle if this is, you know, a long-term plan, which can be for a lot of Virgos because of the Pentacles here. I do feel, you know, I don't mean other Virgos, but this could be, you know, happening as well, that there is a new offer of love coming towards you, Virgo, or a renewal of a love coming towards you. And I feel at the beginning of the month you may be a little bit, you know, too busy, or if you're bringing this offer to somebody, you may be too busy at the beginning of the month to kind of accept this offer, but it's asking, you know, to accept it. If it's a past relationship, I feel that you know, there has been some type, you know, some type of I'm going to say grief or loss because of the Five of Cups here, but I feel someone has, you know, maybe turned their back. They turned their back, maybe because of being, you know, being busy or that, or maybe you might feel that you're going to turn your back on this situation, but it's asking you not to, because once again, you know, teamwork here, Virgo, and even though you are a Virgo, you like, you know, kind of a lot of the time to work on your own, or to, you know, you don't mind isolation or that, but this could be very beneficial to you, especially if it's to do, you know, with the love area, because this person is bringing, you know, or you may be bringing to them, do you know what I mean? So it's saying as well, you know, to have patience at this time. There could be something as well, you know, for this person or for you that's going on. And I feel it's more so to do in the work area rather than the home area. But it's like that, very good. This, as I say, it's more so I feel you that you're working on something that's that really means a lot. So you might not have the time during this month, but I feel that towards the end of the month you will, because what will happen is, if it's something that you're concentrating, whatever it is, with money or work, that will be kind of released towards the end of the month after Mercury, you know, comes out of retrograde, which is in around the 21st, and then that will give you time then to concentrate on your love area, you know what I mean? And I feel, you know, in all areas, whether it be to be love, money or career, I feel that you're going to be very satisfied, you know, with the outcomes. Do you know, that way it's a very good very good adding here with the Nine of Cups. It's like that you're getting your wish fulfillment for Virgos, whether it's to do with, it's something or someone that you love very dearly, you know, because of Venus. This is how you feel towards this person or this thing or this, you know, project or whatever it is. And it's something that you kind of you know, worked hard towards as well, you know. If it's, you know, like that, you know, relationship or that, I feel it's more that it's a renewal of a relationship, you know. It's not that you probably broke up or that, but, you know, you put a lot of effort into the relationship and you're willing to, you know, to do that again. But maybe there's something, yeah, we have here is the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy and is also ruled by Mercury, and you're ruled by Mercury. So this is quite an empowering time for you, Virgo. You know, even with Mercury going retrograde, you would still have that capability of, you know, of working your way through where other people, you know, when things go wrong, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. A lot of things go wrong for people for different reasons or that, you know what I mean, or if people come back from the past, but you can work through this. Do you know, we have here is the Magician. Yeah, you have the tools, do you know what I mean, to, you know, work through you know, to actually get as well to keep yourself very grounded. And you know, whether that you have during the month of February you have things to do with love or something that you love, or both, you're able to juggle it, so to speak. You see here we have, you know, the Lover's cards, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. Do you know, you are able to juggle each, you know, successfully. Definitely for some Virgos, it's, you know, to do, you know, with love, but I feel that it could be, you know, a Gemini person or Aries, or it could be even yourself, Virgo, another Virgo. Yeah, we have here is the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So if I feel this now in the past for some Virgos, if there was somebody here that manipulated you in some way to do, you know, with a past relationship or that, you know what I mean, maybe that they, you know, there was something manipulative within the relationship, or that I feel that this is, you know, a past energy or that, and I feel that you're turning your back on a Virgo, you know, and you're just quietly working, you know, towards your own goals at this time. That's just for some Virgos, but you know, for others, I feel that, you know, that you have the tools and the resources and that to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. There is some divine, I don't really say, you know, divine, something that you cherish, you know what I mean, that you love, and that can, it brings in, you know, stability when you work towards this and that, you hear me, when you work towards this, the thing that you love so much. But it's saying that you have the resources, you know, whether that be, you know, financial, you know, material, you have everything that you need to achieve this. You just have to work through it, and this is what it's saying during this month, you know, to and you're going to do that, Virgo, because that's the type, you know, people that you are, you know, come rain or shine, you'll work through this, do you know, that way. We have now is the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel for some Virgos, they are turning their back, you know, on, and I feel that, you know, it is a past relationship, you know, that they may no longer, you know, want to carry this through, but because I feel for a lot of Virgos, you know, and even if it's not that it's a breakup or that, maybe there was, you know, some type of financial loss here, you know, but you're turning your back on that, you know, that way, that it's, you know, it's not going to get you down, it's not going to keep you back. If anything else, it's going to, you know, make you more determined to do, you know, to have this fresh start. I do feel though, for some Virgos, if there is, you know, an offer of a job or work coming in or that, if you can hold it off, you know, to make that decision, leave it till the end of the month, after the 21st. Do you know what I mean? If there is some type of work offer or, you know, money offer, that if it can be held off, try and do that, you know, with this Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles and the Ace. And I'm just going to pull just a couple of more cards here. One just popped out here, we have is the World card. Yeah, I feel that if it is some Virgos that there was a relationship that's in the past, or even most recently in the past, you are closing this out, because this person, for whatever reason, they ripped you off, you know, whether it be, you know, emotionally, financially, you know, whatever it was. But that chapter is closed out now, and you're entering into a new, you know, a new chapter in your life. There you go. Have is the Nine of Wands. This ending. And we have is the Tower. Just show you those cards there. So this chapter in your life that you kind of, you know, or that you will end, I feel more so towards the end of you know, a complete ending, because the World is a major arcana card. We also have is the Tower, and it could be all of a sudden, do you know, that way. As I say, it's to do, you know, there's a lot of things happening in your 6th house, but as well as that, Uranus and Mars, which, you know, Scorpio represents Mars. Tower is, you know, Scorpio, and it's Mars energy. You know, Mars is Scorpio energy here, and we have the Nine of Wands. It could be as well something to do with your so 6th, 7th, yeah, with your 8th house. Something, yeah, I feel, yeah, something can be revealed that was kept in the dark from you, and with this you're just going to kind of lose the head, and that's it. Close out that chapter. Do you know what I mean? Because enough is enough. You've had enough of it. The eighth house can talk about, I feel that if it's a relationship, it can talk about, you know, a secret love affair of some sort that you may find out about. And now this is only for some, and that's it, you know, that's it for you. You finish it completely, because Uranus is in the eighth house, and Uranus, things happen suddenly, and this is what the Tower is, you know, can happen quite suddenly as well. But I feel whatever it is that you're closing out, you know, it's come to an ending in any way, you know, it's come to kind of nearly a natural ending as well, you know, even if it's not to do with a relationship, with that, if it's to do with your work or anything, you know, there's no point in, you know, holding on to it, because it would naturally end in any way, you know. This is kind of that it's an abrupt ending, but it will give you a chance to start afresh again, start anew, with the World card, you know, opening up to, you know, a new world, so to speak. But I do feel, you know, Virgo might not, you know, there might be something, you know, that can, especially towards the end of the month, you know, something maybe, I wouldn't even say that it's revealed or something, but something may happen again, you know what I mean? This, you know, circle might happen again. You feel that you're on the roundabout and you say, right, that's it, enough is enough, whether it's to do with work, money, you know, or love, or, you know, that, and you end it very abruptly, and that gives you, you know, to start this new chapter in your life. Okay, Virgo, I hope you liked the reading. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Cheers, Slán.